One of our colleagues at the VA, a disabled combat veteran, recently bought a home and has a child on the way. He was hired several years ago with an approved full-time telework accommodation because of multiple service-connected disabilities. He has successfully worked remotely the entire time. Nothing had changed. Not his condition, not his job duties, not his performance. Then management sent him an email citing the deputy secretary's return to office memo stating that VA was now reviewing all telework and remote work accommodations and that employees would be required to re-justify them. The message said management would decide whether to maintain the current accommodation, rescind it, or replace it. So this disabled combat veteran did exactly what management had asked. He reapplied, and then they denied him. Now he is being forced to commute 2 hours each way, burning through his leave, just trying to get through the workday in light of his disabilities. That is illegal, that is immoral, and that is not the VA I joined more than 25 years ago. And here's the key point. You're not entitled to the accommodation of your choice. You're entitled to an effective one. But if a private office is an effective accommodation, telework can be denied. But if your medical provider says that telework is the only effective accommodation for your disability, and it's been established that you can still perform your essential job duties, the agency has to provide it unless it can prove undue hardship, which is a very high bar. And that's exactly where the VA is getting this wrong. Under the Rehabilitation Act, telework is a lawful, reasonable accommodation for many disabled employees. Management cannot impose blanket policies and force employees to repeatedly re-justify accommodations that have already been approved. Reasonable accommodations require individualized, evidence-based decisions, not bureaucratic exercises designed to force people out. This is happening across VA nationwide as disabled employees, many of whom are veterans, are pushed into impossible choices between their health, their paycheck, and their family. And Secretary Collins knows exactly what this policy is doing. It is demoralizing the workforce, pushing experienced employees out the door and weakening VA's ability to serve veterans, setting the stage for privatization. If your telework accommodation is denied, do not wait. Request reconsideration immediately. You generally have 30 calendar days to file a grievance or 45 days to initiate an EEO complaint after decision. And deadlines matter. If this is happening to you, contact AFGE Local 17 at douglas.massey@afgelocal17.org. The law still matters, and we intend to enforce it. And to our Local 17 members, thank you. You're the reason we're still able to do this work.